Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about the mobile communication network starting from 2G, 3G, 4G or 5G, whatever it is we are going to see in this video. First, the small explanation about the mobile communication network. Mobile communication network is nothing but a cellular network. Is the network in the communication where the last link is wireless. When joined together, this cells provides the radio coverage over the wide geographic area. The network, which is distributed over land area called cells. Each server by at the end at least one fixed location transceivers, but more normally three cell sites or the base transceiver stations will be providing the cells with the internet coverage, which can be used for the transmission of voice, data and other type of content. The cell is typically uses a different site or the set of the frequencies from neighborhood cells to avoid the interference and provide the guaranteed service quality with the each cells. This cellular network actually works with a number of various different features like more capacity at the single large transmitter, because such kind of frequencies can be used in the same form, okay, with multiple links. As long as they are different cells, this mobile phone will also be having the less power, and the single, because it is going to be the single transmitters or the satellites. Since the cell towers are closer, it will be the larger coverage of the area to transmit, to share, and with the limited horizon. Okay, so when it is about the technology updations, it starts from 1G, because 1G is the base station which started from the analog mobile signals, which is only for making calls. Okay, 2G, the next level where we were sending text messages also. 3G, we also got the mobile data. 4G, we were just focused on mobile data with high-end service for with the video, 3D effect and all these things. And 5G, updated one with a high speed, with a high requirement from the customer. So starting with the 2G, 2G is a short form of second generation cellular network. It is also a commercially launched GSM standards. GSM is a form which is like you will be having that particular standard form, right? That standardized format is the GSM. We also name it as GSM technology or 2G technology. With GSM is a standard, we name it as 2G or second generation, which is actually employing from the time division. Time division means the time division multiple access is actually a channel access the methods of shared medium network. It allows the several users to share the small frequency channels by dividing the signals into different time slots, or providing the rapid sections, or after that like own time slots and all these things. Because there are three different benefits. Okay, first is like from 2G, that is phone conversation. It is digitally encrypted. Second, significantly more efficient using the radio frequency spectrum. Okay, enable more user per frequency band. We have something called band, okay, which will be having the network coverage with the help of this 2G. The data service for mobile starting from text messages, SMS, which we name it as SMS. So 2G we will have the larger functioning. Okay, there are few advantages, because in 2G we have 2G 2.5G, which is GPRS, correct? We name it as GPRS, remember? And this 2G, like 27.5, which we name it as Edge, that was also there to make it more encoded. Okay, it is also having the less power. The main advantage of 2G is the low power. Okay, low power it is easy to see why some other operators just to discontinue their 2G deployment. Yet these are still the best network to provide the low power devices. To them it is like old, but few subscribers are based solely in this network only. Currently data traffic rate is also having a high demand because other 3G or 4G is which is like advanced one, which you need to have a expensive phone, which you need to have the availability, you should have a network and all this stuff, where 2G does not require this. Okay, 2G GSM is actually appropriate for the technology of things or the information for things. Okay, ultimately you need to have a device, proper device. Okay, and where you will it is less harmful for animals, not for the water, and less temperature, power, and then the carbon dioxide emission is also less. And next is the 3G technology. 3G technology is nothing but the third generation wireless mobile telecommunication network, which is updated from 2G 2.5 2.5G GSM or GPRS Edge advanced to this 3G. 3G also we had 3.5, 3.75 with the advanced limit, because it was the information which we were providing were higher end, and the transferring the rate was also high. So here we had the application of telephonic internet, wireless internet access, video calls, and then the mobile internet also, mobile TV technologies also. So new generation of the cellular phone standards were appeared when approximately every 10 years. The first G for 1G was started in the year of 1979. Second G was started in the year of 2000. 2G, sorry, 2G was started. Second generation was started in 2001, and 1991. 3G in 2001. So each and every had 10-year duration. This had it was introduced in 2001. So 2G was in 1991. Before that, 1G was launched in mid of 1980s. It actually introduced in 1979, but it was introduced formally, officially in the year of 1980s, mid of 1980s. So every 10 years there is evolution, there is a changes, there is updation of the wireless information, wireless mobile communication network. So global system for a mobile, okay, is totally changed from 2G. Okay, this 3G were giving a higher data speed, enhanced the radio and the video conferencing, web, and also the support of internet. So it was like this, the architecture was like this for CDMA. Starting from the mobile, got a tower, base station. From base station, you went to a network server and then go to the internet. So this is how it was, and it also had the alternative form, that is circuit switched. So technically, when we are specifying the transfer rate of 3G network is between 128 and 144 kilobyte as per the device, depends on the device. If it is moving fast, then it is like um, this number 128 kilobyte, but if it is slow, then you will be able to get good internet 30. You will also be able to reach till 384 kilobyte, because if we talk about 4G, it is 1 GB, uh, 1 MB, sorry, 1 MB, so megabyte. These changes were also there. So 4G is a fourth generation technology with LTE, that is long term evolution. So this fourth generation broadband cellular network technology applications also have the gaming, HD mobile TV, that is high definition mobile TV, video call conferencing, 3D television. All these were available in one changes of technology. So we're going to see how, when, and what and why it is required to have a 4G. First, we'll see why. Actually, it is to overcome the shortcoming and limited 3G, because 3G was just for the upgrade of 2G where internet was provided, but not highly efficient. There was some issue in the roaming calls and all, but this came and clarified it. And then maximum bandwidth, that is megabyte per second, and it was also supporting all type of multimedia communication. It was to issue the global roaming and the network um, scalability. So 3G technologies were originally proposed to provide the global roaming, that was taken up only to remove that subscribers and make the global network to be connected. So that was the major intention behind it. There are few features. There are what is this 4G? 4G has the expected network provides a higher bandwidth, which to provide the multiple or the multimedia services with 100 megabyte per second will be possible to achieve only with this 4G network, where you need to have to pocket the service, because shifting data from one to another, it was possible in the circuits. Now it is going to be both circuit and the packet switched. So it was also stringent network security, because it was enhancing the better to 3G. The security mechanisms were more efficient than 3G. And the last one is the global mobility. Global mobility and the network scalability was not able to provided by the true global mobility. It was one of the requirement for the 4G. It is also the network architecture for a 4G technology, which provides the uh, high scalability also. So how to achieve when we talk about 4G? 4G has to have the upgrade. It has to reach the larger version and the higher requirement. Okay, so there was a lot many researchers and technology advancements taken place in the wireless arena, and 4G was actually a network that was expected in the incorporate some of these advertisements to support the brand. Okay, this band broadband, which we call it as broadband access, and seamlessly you will be able to connect with the person who's in some other country. So it was possible only with the help of 4G. Only the technology advancement happens, and we were able to connect to many people from one place. It was also possible only with the 4G, because nowadays we are connected to people with the um conference calls, and just with the mobile phone you are able to connect with many people in the conference call, is only because of the 4G. Because if 4G is available, only then you will have the higher bandwidth, good number of networks, and it also has increased the efficiencies of the physical layers also. And the infrastructure also have changed. Only because of the 4G network, people started buying new mobile phones which supports 4G SIM card. One small SIM card, they need to insert it in the 4G, so they have just changed the mobile itself to have better and the faster access to the uh, network. So to get good communication, you need to have a good infrastructure also. So infrastructure, in a sense, the fabrics or the towers, and from the storage and the servers, each and everything has to be upgraded. The infrastructure has to be upgraded to have, if you want to achieve this particular 4G. The user terminate, and you need to have a good air interface. If you have a good interface, you need to have the access point that access point should connect to the mobile access, and then fixed backbone, that is the cloud or the server, then it get connected to the individual user. So it has to be have the link to get connected. What's the difference between 4G and 5G? There is the latency of 60 to 98 ms, but now it is less than 1. So which means the speed will be high. Okay, then which of 1 GB to 10 GB differences will be there. The base station is a cell towers, but here it's going to be the small cell. It can also be given to an individual house as a cell towers, like how we have it for a particular location. And encoding is going to be more than 100, okay, more than 100 megahertz channels. If it is in terms of the cell density, it's going to be greater than 4G only, 100 times greater than 4G. So it has been launched. Small recap on 1G, 2G to 5G. So it has been introduced in the year of 1991. It was just a texting. It before 1G was only a call. 2G is along with the SMS texting was available, and 3G in 1998. Okay, with the texting we also had the internet access. 4G is actually started its research process and all in the 2008, which also had the World Wide Web, that is browsing, video, texting, internet access, and videos. So in 2020 it is SMS, 3D, texting, HD, 3D videos, and conferencing calls, and all this. So this technology in India is actually one of the largest telecommunication market in the world, uh, maybe because of the large geography or the population, because it is the largest growth of mobile subscribers in the technology development. So total subscribers in India is already like around 1 billion, more than 1 billion. So now the number of telecommunication subscribers in the year of 2019 Jan, it was like 1.19 million. So it might have been double or triple now in 2020. So the total subscribers is like mainly dominated by the mobile subscribers from 2G, 3G to 4G. The requirement has also been increased. There's different spectrum brands from 2G to 3G or 4G. So the purchase of smartphone has also been increased. This mobile technology standards from GSM to the CDMA, and now it is a light 4G light. The frequency is also popularly for the updated technology. Means you need to have the infrastructure related to the technology which you are providing to your customer. As the operator like Vodafone, Airtel, BSNL, Tata, these companies should also update, like how we are updating our mobile phone. We are changing our mobile from 3G mobile to 4G mobile. Likewise, you need to service operators like Vodafone, Idea, Airtel, Aircel, whatever it is, that they should also have the updated infrastructure to provide the better frequencies for their customers. So now in India, actually we are using 4G. Most of them are using 4G. 4G is the only frequency which is mostly used, more than 100 million across more than 100 billion subscribers in the short period of time, which happened because of Geo for small SIM card. We bought free SIM card and purchased more than 10,000 mobile phone, because the 4G mobile phones required to use that SIM card. So we change the mobile phone itself only to use that small free SIM card. So the infrastructure radiation is not harmful, but as per the study, but it is considered to be the capacity, the competition. The operators are seeking new spectrum brands to use for 4G, and there was the popular band also, and the speed requirement, each and every service provider started purchasing with the different megahertz. So each and every one, like if it is Airtel 1800, if it is Geo only 850, if it is um, uh, Geo come Vodafone or Idea, all these were in 2500 megahertz. So each and every devices were able to composite or differentiate only with help of 4G technology. Now we can expect this 5G to be coming after a year or so. So now this is all about. So this with this video I'm completing module 4, or with 2G 3G 4D technologies. So 4G technologies, everything is done. So next sessions we'll have another session, other module. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.